to wait until I go like special guest and go like this.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hello and welcome back. Today is special because we have a special guest. Come on.
Oh.
Earlier this month was Mother's Day, so today we have my mom.
I'm gonna show her how to make scrunchies.
By the way, she makes almost all the outfits for Just Jules, and she makes the scrunchies and bucket hat for JustJulesWorld.com.
The cool part about this is the fabric I used to make the scrunchies for JustJulesWorld.com is available on Spoonflower.
Which is in the description below. So basically, if you follow these instructions and buy the fabric, you can have your very own Just Jules scrunchie that you made.
So should we get started?
Oh, sorry. We're going to have to wait until we can make these scrunchies because it's time for our other special guest. Hello. My name is Julie. I'm a librarian. I'm also a bibliomaniac. You probably don't know what that means. I use a lot of big words here. So I'm going to be telling you a word of the day every time I come on. Today's word is bibliomaniac. Biblio is a Latin word for book, and maniac means, well, crazy. So I'm crazy about books. You can also use biblio in words like bibliography, bibliophobia. I would love for you guys to guess what this means and maybe even search up some more words on me if you're interested. I'm also going to be giving you a book recommendation, which today is Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson follows a young boy named Percy Jackson who was abandoned by his father because of an oath made by the big three, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, and to not father any more children after World War II. So he goes on a bunch of adventures with his friends, and it's really fun. So check it out. I'm obsessed with it. But make sure you don't judge a book by its cover, because in fact, for a while, my sister tried to convince me to read it, but it didn't seem interesting. But then I tried it, and I fell in love with it. So at least try it, and if you don't like it, that's fine. But that's all the time I have today. But I have this note, and I've got to put it in the mailbox so it doesn't land on Juliet's head. Boo! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Well, I guess you'll have to stay tuned to the end of the video to see what's in it. Bye, bibliomaniacs. I have more books than you!
The books!
Huh? Ow! But you saved me!
I saved the books.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Sure.
The books are good.
So I've heard. Okay, we need to do Amber!
So, for this project, we need a piece of fabric about 4 inches by 20 inches.
We're using white.
You can use any color or any pattern. A needle, some thread, and a hair tie.
And of course, you will also need scissors. But we are going to add a little twist on this scrunchie to make it my own. So we're going to be using some black felt, where you can use black fabric, and some googly eyes. If you can't wait to see our twist on this scrunchie, watch until the end. Now let's make the scrunchie! Okay, first you're going to need to thread your needle. You're going to put your thread through the little thing at the end of your needle, and get the amount of thread you want, like so, and then cut off the ends. Then put it on your finger, and make a little cross, and twist, and then pull. Now before we get started, you're also going to need to know how to do a back stitch. You're going to first go through, then back. Then you're going to go forward on the other side, Then on the other side, you're going to match up with the stitch you just did, like that. And you're just going to repeat. And that's how to do a back stitch. Now we get on to the real scrunchies. You're going to take a piece of fabric that's about 4 by 20 inches long, can be longer or shorter than 20 inches and longer than 4 inches. It just has to be kind of that. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our hair ties and we're going to put them on the corner of the first part of the fabric. Like that. And then we're going to fold our piece of fabric in half. Now we're going to do the back stitch we just learned how to do all along the edge. If the hair tie keeps on coming up, just push it down and be careful not to get tangled. You're going to have to pay attention to what you're doing. So we're just doing this.
Okay, and you always need to make sure your elastic is on the inside.
Like this.
So kind of yank it down and then match up these sides as you go. So you'll just have to keep yanking and matching. And then when you don't want to go through the elastic, you don't want to go under the elastic, you want to make sure your elastic is on the inside.
In this, you might run out of thread, so you might have to reload it and then start again. So once you have it like about that-ish long.
3 inches left of thread about.
But before you reload it, you need to tie it. So what you're going to do is the last stitch you did, you're going to go through it.
Or close to the last stitch anyway. Oops. You have a loop. See your loop?
Yeah.
Grab your thread. You're going to continue to hold on to your needle somehow. And then pull that tight pull it all the way down to the, see how it's nice and flat against the fabric? And then you're going to pull your needle all the way through and pull tight.
And then you just cut off the rest. So find the opening and make sure you left like about 1 inch or ½ an inch space there. And then what do we do?
Now we are going to turn it all inside out.
You're gonna do that by just spin it through.
I turn it, I grab just the top layer, and then I pull this layer.
Now we are going to sew the short sides together. Match the corners, pretty sides together. Then you will do a back stitch along that 4-inch edge, making sure to go all the way across the whole 4 inches. Be sure to keep the edges matched up because the fabric will curve around the elastic. Finally, tie up the thread when you are done. For the last step to make the scrunchie, stretch out the scrunchie so the open edge fold and touch. Then sew the open part closed. When you're done with that, tie it off at the end. Now that that's done, you have a scrunchie. Now, for our extra thing, I'm gonna make this a panda. So basically I cut out some ovals, and so now I'm gluing the googly eyes onto those ovals, and I'm deciding my positioning for them on the scrunchie. And I'm gluing those on.
Now I'm adding the ears, which are a little harder to stand up, but you can get it. Now I'm gonna add a little nose. And you can add some more details if you'd like. And now you have your completed panda scrunchie. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this is informational and or enjoyable, and I hope to see you next time.
But before you go, head on over to justjulesworld.com,
where you can get a note just for you, made by either me, Julietta, Julianne, Julia, Jewel, Julissa, and now Julie.
And of course you can get a scrunchie or a bucket hat.
And download instructions for almost every single video. If any of that sounds interesting, check it out at justjulesworld.com.
Don't forget to like
if you like the video, subscribe if you want more,
and share
if you think your friends will like it.
Check out our social media,
which is in the description below. And now that we have all that out of the way and you've made it this far, you get to know the quote of the month. So what is it?
The quote is, "If life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself."
Which is from the Lightening, the first book of Percy Jackson by the author Rick Riordan.
Summer is coming and school's almost out.
That's a little clue for next month. I hope to see you next time and tell your mom you love her.